How's it going, guys? It's me, TheDomotaku! And it is Christmas Eve, and I went shopping today in a super packed mall, full of people, long lines, and I bought some stuff. Now, if you guys, I'll give you a hint now for those of you who follow me on Twitter at TheDomotaku, who know what manga I've been talking about or recently buying or revisiting. So let's get straight to the point. So I couldn't really film much stuff at the actual mall. Well, I probably have like saved clips somewhere in my laptop to reuse, but then the line was long for one, and there were a lot of people, so I didn't really feel like filming in front of everyone and stuff like that. And I don't have a lot of memory in here because I actually need to export some stuff to my laptop. So let's get the show on the road. On Twitter, I announced that I was buying 4 different books, and those books are as follows. These are receipts. I don't need a receipt. So here they are. Let's go. Here's what Domo Santa has bought today. Today I got continuing the volume of A Silent Voice 4. Yes, 4. Finally, the one dang volume I was missing. So I saw that they restocked on this so much. They got like 6 volumes of the 4th one, and I'm just like, yes, where's the 5th one? And there was no 5th one, and I was like, damn it. Looks like for one at least, this was the one that I was like, okay, I am missing this so much, I cannot continue the volume unless I get this one. And you know, finally they restocked on it, so there's a lot of copies, but I'm missing 5 through 7 now. And so that means I am halfway done with A Silent Voice's completion, so here's that. Now, the other 3, what could the other 3 be? Well, there's nothing else comes out like until later, but here it is, guys. I'm starting a new collection of Aokana, How to Raise a Boy and Girlfriend. Now, on Twitter, you guys see on Twitter, I've been rereading the manga on my app, right? And I was just like, wow, I love this series so much. And then it came to a point where I accidentally did some kind of super chapter time skip where I went from 24 was the last volume translated, or chapter 24 was the last chapter translated. Then it went to 40 and 41, and then I didn't notice until I actually finished it. And I was like, wait, what the fuck did I just read? So I got spoiled of so much shit that happens in the future. So I won't say anything there, but I need to complete the series. And season 2, oh my goodness, season 2, what are you guys gonna do to us? So let me give you some background to how this will work. So currently there are 4 volumes published right now of Aokana, right? And from what I hear on the internet, volume 5 is where the anime leaves off, and everything on beyond that is unknown territory for season 2. And I'm pretty sure, I looked it up online, there are like 7 or 8 volumes maybe. So I have the first 3 done, and of course you can tell from these 2 volumes here. So volume 4, I can tell you right now, is Michiru's arc, I believe, with Tomoya's cousin. You know, if you guys, I don't spoil anything about the series, but you know, the first this volume specifically focuses on you know who. The 3rd one is also you know who. 4th one is Michiru. So that means that leaves the question: the 5th volume. The 5th volume actually gets published March, which is a super long ass time. But I need to find out what the hell happens in this series. I must find out, because I don't know who the hell missed the translations for chapter 25 to 40, but I skipped ahead. I saw something that I cannot ever unsee, and it makes me a little excited and anxious about season 2, because I have no clue what season 2 will do after. Because if after season 1, we all know what happens in the ending. If you don't know, then I won't say anything. But after season 1, it's like, okay, that's good, but then they didn't really finish the game yet in season 1. So that leaves me to think that in season 2, there's so much things that can happen, and then I don't know if it leads to what I read in the manga in chapter 40 or 41, and that scares me a little bit. But you know, I'm going to actually start collecting this. This is going to be a new addition to my series over there. Surprisingly, this was the only volume in my store, so I apologize, and hallelujah. There are copies of 2 and 3, so I wasn't really surprised about that. I had a little bit of trouble finding this one, but I knew I read this I read this book the last time I went when I was chilling there and charging my phone on the wall. So I was like, I know this series is here somewhere, and it's actually in the same spot. So there's that. Funny story actually is when I was in line. I was holding up my books, right, and then like some dude probably saw my books and noticed I liked anime, and they started talking to his other friend about like, oh, like I should introduce you to a story or a book called Food Wars, and I listened in, right. You just hear my ear like listening, it's like, oh, these guys know anime, or this guy knows anime, and he was talking about like this about his friend about the synopsis for Food Wars, and I'm just like laughing myself and like, oh my gosh, this guy likes Food Wars and anime. I was like there smiling like it's obvious, and just like. Yep, this guy knows stuff. And then afterwards, I went in line, but then the line was super long, and I heard a lot of people like complaining about like how super line long was and how the cashiers are taking their sweet ass time to like sell out their memberships and stuff. And like I'm used to it, to be honest. I get asked all the time when I'm there for like, oh, you want to sign up for a membership? Are you a member? It's like I'm not, but it's like it's whatever. I'm just here. I got my own coupons and whatnot. So yeah, it's just like yeah, it's okay, I'm good. And surprisingly so, I've never gotten four different volumes in one buying. So usually I get two, most like maximum three, but I got four. And luckily the coupon I had was 25% off. But then there was also a thing going on where it's like buy two manga, you get one free. And I was just like super like, oh yes, money saver right now. So in total, I got four books for like about $40. If I didn't have that buy two get one free, I would have been freaking screwed. Like my wallet would just been dead. And it's like, well, there goes buying the other gifts I gotta go buy still. Hence the Santa hat. Trying to like wave the hat around, but I can't do that. So four books, four new things to add to the collection, except I have no space looking at it right now. I can add this in, I can add Silent Voice in, but I need to make space for the other three, which is gonna be quite the task to do, so I'll work it out. Let's go, check it out. Okay, so you see here how my thing is super messy. I have technically ran out of space for, oh, actually I can put it right here. So got no other place to put it. Alright, there we go. That's how it's gonna be for a while. Till I figure something out. Sweet.